There we are. Hello. Hi. Sorry, I was very unprepared. I was like prepared, but also prepared. Like, but unprepared also at the same time to do this one. But how are we all? What's going on? How are we doing? I might have broken my ankle. Maybe. I don't know. I think it's just bruised. I think I've bruised the bone. I'm not sure. But I've been like hobbling about for the last, like, since Thursday. Because I did it Thursday. And like, it's this one here. And like, I can walk kind of fine now. But like, I'm limping a little bit. And then it sort of like turns it, like, it kind of just like turns into the stanky leg kind of thing. I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm dealing with at the minute. So, I mean, it could be worse. It could be worse. I could have AIDS. I don't have AIDS. I just want to clear that up. But how are we doing? How are we doing? What's occurring? The bypasser of something. Well, aren't we all? The kid stew boy. Francis Neoplays Finlay. Finslay. You remind me of the Lorax. Just no need, really, was there? Absolutely no need for that. That's a violation. Anyway, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Revelations. Sorry, that's going to be really loud for everyone. I remember this game coming out, and I was so hyped. I was like the most hyped I'd ever been for a video game. I got the special edition and everything as well. Oh, what a great time. I look like Matt Berry. Yep, had that before. I'm not going to do an impression. Just got onto your stream and the first thing I heard is I've got AIDS. No, I was saying I haven't got AIDS. I haven't. I don't have AIDS. Last I checked. I mean, I imagine you know if you've got AIDS, right? Like, purely on the basis that you'd have either had to have shagged a bloke or been doing heroin
so far from home.
or used a needle. No, heroin doesn't come into it, I don't think. But I've not used any needles.
Not make a habit out of it.
And plus, if you go to the, like, I wouldn't, you know,
I'd like some of you to do a sweep
injecting stuff into you. What drug even is that? Is it heroin? I don't know. But if you want to get free heroin, just go down to the beach, and there's sometimes like loads of needles left over on the beach, and you can use them.
There is a blacksmith nearby. He's a friend.
Right, let's do some missions. We're just gonna play the game, to be honest. It's not something I've done for a while. I forgot. Like, this game is sort of like the ugly duckling, I feel like, of the Assassin's Creed franchise, or at least the ones at the time that it was out. I mean, this was on the back of 2 and Brotherhood, which are, in my opinion, 2 of the best Assassin's Creed games. So, fantastic game, though. And the decision to do it in Turkey, I thought, was quite fascinating. Right, what am I doing? Oh, I need money. Do I need money? I need money? Perhaps give me some money. Just do that. I'll just go around robbing people. Maybe I'll just rob people. But how is everybody? How's everybody's Tuesday? I understand it's not a Wednesday, which I know is sacrilege, but I am off this week, so I will do what I want. How about that? There you go. Right, let's go and 100% synced there, that's good. Let's do a waypoint, because, or a viewpoint, rather. Don't know why I called it a waypoint. I like doing the viewpoints. It was one of my favourite things in these games way back when. I don't know, there's just something cinematic about it. I don't know what it is, but like these games don't hit the same anymore. They're different, they're great, and like I played Valhalla like a year ago, really enjoyed that, but it just wasn't the same, you know. It was a complete different feeling, and there was more mystery to these, I think. Don't get me wrong, I still like the new ones. I'm debating getting the new one. The problem is I've got in the mood for Assassin's Creed at the wrong time, because the new one is on the way, and I know what will happen. I know what will happen. I'll be in the mood like a week before it comes out, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, go on then. We'll play that." But I don't know why I picked this one, because this is just the Ezio trilogy. But I feel like this is the one I remember the least, even though I was like mad hype for it and that. So I think I've gone for this one purely on the basis that it's the most mysterious to me. Just got home from work. Well, I hope your day was alright. I have not much more to add to that. But I'm not very good at running. But yeah, I hope you had a good day. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about the new one. I've not seen that much about it at all, to be honest, other than the fact it's set Japan, blah blah blah. And that's cool, because people have been wanting a Assassin's Creed game set in Japan for years. No, but I feel like because of like stuff like Ghost of Tsushima, and obviously they've had quite a divisive reaction to it, and i.e. having certain characters in it and stuff like that. I don't know how it's going to go down. It's one of them, innit? Hello, Suter. Hey, then. It is one of them. I feel like it's either gonna slap or it's gonna. I don't know. I feel like they need a win. They do need a win, and yeah. The only one I've not played Mirage or Origins, and then obviously excluding like some of the side ones. I've not played them. As in, what were the other ones? Freedom Cry, Liberation, and there was a couple of others. I haven't played them, but I've got them all downloaded on here somewhere. So maybe at some point it will have to happen. What was the button to... Ah, yes. Okay. Well, we've got no health. And I think I need the upgrade to my hidden blade to get up there, from what I remember. Ooh. A chest. Yeah, there was something more magical about these ones, though. I don't know what it was. I can't put my finger on it exactly. But the story from like one, I mean, one didn't have much story. It was very repetitive, from what I recall. But 2 through to 3, even Black Flag to an extent. Although Black Flag changed a lot of things in terms of like the modern story and blah blah blah. Like, I don't know. There was something about them. It was just win after win after win. And then I feel like it was only after Unity that maybe things started sort of getting a bit stale. But again, they hadn't really changed the format for quite some time at that point. So, go figure, I guess, right? One of them. Hello, what are you? Animus data fragments. I feel like I did all that back in the day. Number 2 was my first ever platinum. Oh, I didn't mean to attack that poor woman. Never mind. But yeah, 2 was my first platinum. I love that game so much.
Praise the heavens! We feared we had lost our mentor to the vices of the
No, I remember like the first one I was quite scared of, because it was like one of my first PS3 games way back in the day when I was like 12. And like there was an eerie feeling about it. Like it felt like you were in a simulation when you were, I suppose, which is
these men are remnants
off-putting in a sense. Games felt different back then though. Games did feel weirder. I don't know what it was. I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it.
I suppose it is up to me to find out.
But yeah.
It's you. Where is your hook blade?
My hook blade.
You've never
I
seen
want one.
I grew up using these.
Show me how it works.
Okay. We've got to perform a hookblade maneuver at least once. It makes climbing a bit easier. I'll say that much. Free I really liked as well. I feel like Free was massively underappreciated. Okay. There we go. Right. We're learning. So I literally did like the first couple of missions on this last night. Just to get into Constantinople. I don't remember a lot of this city at all. I mean, it looks good. For 2011, it looks really good. No, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You deserve everything that's coming your way. Don't know. What's everyone else's favourite? Does everyone else have a favourite? Or is it just me? Oh, another fragment. No, 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 no. Stop it. I just want to go there. I just want to go... I'm going to fucking lose my mind. I forgot how finicky these games could be sometimes. Back in the day. That's one thing they definitely improved. The movement and, you know... Yusuf, are you having a fucking giggle? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Right. It's gone well. It's gone really well.
You think I cannot make this one? Didn't break a sweat.
Okay. No, no, you fucking idiot. Alright. I'm basically a boomer playing these games at this point. 16-year-old Nick would have been fuming with how I am approaching this right now. This should be the easiest fucking mission in the game. And yet I am struggling. Mind you, I played Origins last year. I really enjoyed that game as well. That was another really good one. I'm a fucking idiot. I want the fragments. There we go. Give me the fragments. Thank you. Bad gamer. I'm not a bad gamer. The game is just rigged. It doesn't want to see me succeed. But it will, and I will succeed. It doesn't have a choice. I have something in my eye also. There we go. My favourite bit of this game was when I went and got a fat kebab. Fat greasy kebab. I love Turkish food. Turkish food is one of the best things on planet Earth. It's massively underappreciated.
Sprint at your opponent, and just as you reach him, use the hook blade to slip by.
Right, instructions. Got it. Cool. I did good.
Shahane. Harika.
Right, okay. Come on. 100%. You know, look, I'm not a bad gamer if I'm getting 100% on the tutorial mission. That's not the point. I think he's going to ask me to climb there and get a viewpoint. This is basically the part of the game where it's telling you how to play.
Two parts, you see. The hook and the blade. So you can use one or the other. An elegant design.
I always wanted a hidden blade.
How
Oh,
about a
I
bigger challenge?
I would love a
Va bene,
blade.
let's go.
Under 60 seconds. Okay. Challenge accepted. But you fucking, he's got a head start. That's not fair, is it?
Having fun?
If you stop chatting shit, mate, my EV. Can you fucking pipe down? Honestly, they've been on it
That's
lately.
right.
I don't know
Let
what
the
they're
hook
doing.
blade do the work.
Oh, what's their problem? Why? Like, is there any need to just drive that loudly? You're on a motorbike. It's not an achievement. You don't look cool. You look silly. You look silly on your little trike.
Istanbul, throw yourself into it.
Come on, up again. We're gonna go this way. Because that's the way he's not gone. I'd love an Assassin's Creed game set in ancient Rome. Just like the peak of the Roman Empire. I don't know why we've not had one. We had Rome in Brotherhood, but like it's a bit different than seeing it in its prime, isn't it? Like,
Welcome to Constantinople, Ezio, the crossroads of the world.
there's an aqueduct there.
Many generations
Now,
of men
aqueducts
have
are a
ruled the city,
fascinating thing.
but they
Would you
have
like me
never
to tell you
survived.
about aqueducts?
She
I'm going
always
to.
bounces back.
So they're sort of like
It seems
bridges,
a fine
but
place to
the
call
water
home.
source is at the top, and then it
It
just
is.
it means that
Place
there's a
to the
water
bottom.
source. It's a Roman invention, and they were genius. They were genius, boy. They were ahead of the times. So you see, you can't really see it, but like just above the text here, that would be an aqueduct. So the water would like, obviously, I think this is just for whatever reason, but the water would like go that way, and it meant you could get water from one place to another very easily. So you get like fresh spring water. It's genius. It truly is. How did I ever get a girlfriend?
I'm impressed, Yusuf. My brothers in Roma would like this.
Just give credit where it is due.
Yusuf, çabuk buraya gel.
Huh?
An attack on two fronts, Galata and the Grand Bazaar.
Every day the same bad news. How is your appetite for swordplay?
I do what I
How
must.
about another?
Good man.
How about piss play? How's my appetite for piss play? I've got a lingering thirst for piss. Sorry. I don't know why I say the things I do. It is kind of funny though sometimes. Sometimes we have fun here. Come on then. Alright, yep.
When he tires of running, an assassin must take to the air. Watch.
I like that body cam footage we just got. Very cute. Okay, on we go. You're gross. I'm funny. I'm entertaining the people. I hate this. Hello, Marvin. How are you? It is funny. It was a funny sentence. Being told off for saying
Templar
that.
Scout.
Piss, baby. Oh.
And another there.
Oh god, that's repugnant.
Watch this.
Get them words out of your mouth. I'm not. I was just joking. It was just a joke. Hey, Pablo on the 22 months. Fantastic. Thank you. Funny. Enough about being a piss baby. I'm a shit baby. I've murdered the man. He's dead.
Time to part company. I'll head to the bazaar. You stay here. Do you see that tower?
I think I've already
See.
done it, mate.
The Galata Den.
Evet. I can't be in two places at once, but with
I'm
you
not sure.
here, I don't have to be. Haydi Rastkale.
I would love to learn Turkish. What a fascinating language. Oh yeah, I think I've already done this. The timing of the scream fart sound there was perfect. Yeah, it was a good one. Sorry, mate. Your shift's over prematurely. Up we go. No, okay. Hi, mate. Random NPC.
Büyük Sheriff Usta. Is Yusuf with you?
An attack in this city demands his attention. What is our situation?
We beat back the vanguard, but they are sure to send more troops.
Are your men ready for another fight?
They are now.
Epic cinematic. Go on, jump, you won't, coward. Yeah, I do like that fart noise. I've found myself emotionally attached to it. I can't bring myself to Get rid of it. Me when I'd sit. Never mind. It's just gonna be a silly joke. Was all. So I'm thinking Friday. I'm thinking piss drink. No. A good old classic Call of Duty. Hold on one sec. A good old fashioned Call of Duty drinking stream. It's been a hot minute since I've done one, and yeah, it's been a very long while. So I feel like it needs to happen. It's been a very long time.
Hold that point for me.
I forgot about this aspect of the game, and I'm not sure if I'm hot on it. Good evening, MZEX. How are you? What if it was men sex?
Make your stand there.
Sorry. I do feel a constant need to apologise in these streams, to be honest. Kill them! Yeah, that a boy. I need 2 more kills. There we go. Let's put that there.
Aim for that.
Oh, was that me? Did I do that? My bad, gang. Come on. Oh, look at them. Look at them. There's lots. How are you? I'm alright. I'm good. Other than potentially a broken ankle, I'm alright. Hello, Lazy, as well. How you doing? Yeah, no, I'm calm. Is it? I don't think it's broken. I'd know if it was broken. I wouldn't be able to actually hobble about and walk like a... like God knows what. But, yeah, no, we're calm. We're calm. It's all... It's going as well as it could.
Make your stand there.
Let's go, yeah, let's get a couple of them. I kind of liked these missions, you know. They were annoying at the time, I feel like, and I feel like they would be annoying if you had to do them over and over and over again. But, like, I like this sort of top-down approach. It's like a mobile game, isn't it? Why they never made a mobile game, I don't know. Probably from sleeping on the fishy sport drink. Nah, I was playing football. So, I was running, as you do, and, bear with me, I've just got to lock in. I just need to remove these bad men from this world. They need to be eradicated. Oh, I can put them there. Bear with me. Let me just deal with the men. The men need to be dealt with. He has been murdered. This is a lot of dead bodies. Move cursor over the Templar group and press L1 to fire a cannon shot. Okay. What have you done to Rankle? Bear with me. I didn't break it. I don't think I broke it. I'd know if I broke it. And... yeah. Look at that. He's built different, this guy. Hold on. Sorry, gang. My bad. I've just got to deal with these scallywags. Are they dead? Place riflemen on the rooftops and barricades in the street. I think we've won, to be honest. I don't...
Hold that point for me. Make your stand there.
Let's have another barricade. This does literally feel like a mobile game. I quite rate it, though, to be honest.
I need you to
It requires you to
point.
think.
Secure that point.
And sometimes thinking's good.
Make your stand there.
Yeah, we done here? You running away? You cowards. at you all dead. Look at you just all dead.
Hold there.
There we go.
Make your stand there. Make your stand there.
Let's just have them. They're all dead. Typical man can't multitask. I'm locking in. So, hold on. There's one more wave. I just need to deal with these people. They've got a battering ram. However, I have big cannon. So, these graphics haven't aged very well. But mind you, this is what? How old is this game now? 2011. So, what would that be? 13 years? Fuck. 13 fucking years. Holy shit. Oh, that guy's fucked. That guy's fucked. Yeah, he's dead. He's very dead, actually. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hurrah! Right, so, anyway, I'm running. There's my legs, and there's a guy in front of me. And I've put my left leg in to get the ball. But as his legs have crossed, my ankle's, like, rolled. My ankle's rolled, and, like, I've hit... My ankle's, like, hit the ground like that. And obviously, because I'm running, I've got momentum. The weight's gone on it as well. So at first, like, when I did it, I was like, fuck. First thing I did was, like, feeling my ankle to make sure it hadn't fully come off or anything. Which it hadn't, obviously. And then I was like, I need to get off the pitch. I need to sit down for like 5 and just assess, and, you know, get my thoughts. But like, as I'm doing that, I'm like starting to feel dizzy. I'm like, oh, that's not good. That usually means break, or I've done something horrific. And then, yeah, I was sitting there for a little bit, and I was like, it might be broken. And then I'm like, I'm sort of, I'm in an iron at that point. I'm like, I've got to drive home. So I either firm it and drive straight to A&E, or I just get home and see how it is in the morning. So I was like, right, okay. Managed to drive home. It's like a 20-minute journey as well. It's not a short journey. So yeah, got home and I was like, right, can you stop? You idiot. So yeah, I'm then like, I want to say I nearly passed out on the way home, but I didn't. Like, I felt a bit dizzy, but that was because of the pain. It was sort of like, obviously blood sugar took over and like adrenaline, blah blah blah. So I then, we've got to go to the bank. So yeah, then I'm like, well shit, I better assess, see how this is in the morning. Renovate. We'll come back to that. And then I went to bed, showered, which was excruciating, because obviously I had to stand up on it, and this thing's swollen like a fucking golf ball at this point. So I was like genuinely concerned. I was like, let's see how it is in the morning. And then went to work, and one of the guys there had done it before. He'd like broken whatever in his legs or ankles before. So I was like, I'll check with him because he knows. And he was like, can you move your toes? I'm like, yes. He's like, can you kind of move your ankle? I'm like, well, yeah. It hurts, but yeah, like, I can. He's like, okay. You've not broken it. I was like, alright, okay. And then I've since then just gaslit myself into thinking that it's not broken. And that it's not worth going A&E for. Because to be honest, the NHS have got more important things to do than assess my ankle. And all they'll probably do is go, yeah, you just need a bit of rest, ice and elevation. So, it's pointless me wasting the NHS's time and money. And, you know, I'm kind of hobbling about now anyway. The swelling's gone down a bit. It still hurts a little bit, and it does feel, like, somewhat painful. But I think that's just bruising on the bone, I think. I don't think it's... I've got a meaty fucking bruise going on down there at the minute. I don't mean my penis. Give me my money. Thank you. Oh, I can open the bank now as well. Yippee. Yeah, so it's all going on down there in a minute. I don't know what's happening, but luckily, conveniently, I booked this week off for work, or from work, just because I had 5 days left to book, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll just have a week to myself, you know, like just to chill out and edit and stream and catch up on stuff like that. I want to watch Gladiator at some point this week. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah. And then yeah, but, like I was walking around on it on Friday at work, kind of after a while without feeling pain. So, and I'm like, if I had broken it, I wouldn't be walking. So that's why I'm not worried. I did wake up at about 4 o'clock this morning to go to the toilet, and then I was like, oh my god, it hurts. It really hurts. And then I went back to bed and woke up, and I was like, oh no, I was just gaslighting myself. So yeah, that's what I did. That's the short story. You haven't seen Gladiator yet? No. No. For someone that loves the Roman Empire and everything about it as much as I do, yeah, I've never seen it, which is insane. Lamb's blood. Ooh. Yeah. New Talk to episode came out 20 minutes ago. Brother, this podcast is gonna fall off. It's gonna fall off so quick. I mean, she will have made some money from this, to be fair to her. But like, they can't. What? Unless she actually develops an online personality, which everybody's on the internet now, it's going to be difficult to do. You know, it's one of them, isn't it? Like, I don't know. You can't just... Memes back in the day used to be like, that's it, you've made one meme and that's it, you're done. Now you need a portfolio. You need to keep reinventing yourself constantly if you want to keep up with the speed of the internet.
You fight like a man
and I don't know whether or not the hot tour girl is gonna do that. Cole Palmer will be on there. Jesus Christ, can you imagine that interaction? I mean, that guy's thick as pig shit. It's a good thing he's good at football, because otherwise, Jesus Christ, he'd be fucking eating out of bins and all sorts.
They flaunt their presence, hanging banners, extorting the merchants. It's a constant battle to keep them at bay.
He's a cool dude, Ezio.
They rub our noses in every victory.
I always wanted a scar on my lip when I was a kid there, because that's what Ezio had. You can kind of see it there. I always wanted that scar. That would have been cool. But then I realised it was even cooler to grow a beard, and I did that instead.
He is blind to all this turmoil.
Ah, but your eyes are open, see?
Get out of my way, or I will punch the shit out of you, woman. Me on any given night of the week. Hi, girls, how you doing? What's going on?
I am not confident a smoke bomb will help us here.
Smoke bomb? Ezio, it's time you Italians joined the 16th century. These do not obscure. They distract.
Whoa, money bomb. Well, that was clever, wasn't it?
They can't resist.
And we just waltz in.
You are full of surprises today.
Crafting explosives is a new hobby. One we borrowed from the Chinese and have taken to with great passion.
Well, the world must have been so interesting at this point. I suppose it's interesting, like, you could argue it's more interesting now because of social media and shit like that. But, like, how many people in 16th century Constantinople do you think would have actually gone outside of fucking that area? Like, you were just born in a place and you lived there and then you died. Like, it must have been wild going to see a different city or a different country. Like, I don't know. I imagine it was mental. I wish I could see it. That's the only thing.
Your turn. Make me proud.
But I guess I can't. So, why does he look like Jesus? He pretty much is, to be honest. Throw a cherry bomb. Okay. Cherry bomb. Use guards. There we go. All good this side. How's life down south? Yep, great. Great, miserable. Pretty chill other than that, really. Still warmish, but like not really warm. It's getting colder. I'm fully ready for winter, to be honest. I'm ready for dark nights. jackets, coats, you name it. I'm ready for all of that. I love that stuff for about 6 weeks, and then I get bored of it and I want summer again. So I'm catching up. I just want. Let me just get this. Thank you. 417. Wow. Right, fucking bear with me. Bear with me. There we go. Yeah, I like a winter. I do like the winter. I like up till New Year's, and then I'm like, all right, hot weather, please. But like spring. You know what I wouldn't mind in the summer, 6 weeks of just summer, hot summer, and then spring/autumn temperature. I suppose this is how seasons.
You create a distraction. I will send them home.
Never mind, ignore me. I'm chatting shit. Okay, what's going on here? I forgot how much of these games they sort of turned into this. They were like, oh yeah, this is now a top-down strategy game. Canadian winter is the worst. Oh god, I bet. See, that would be too cold. I feel like there's a difference. You get a nice like chilly 1-2 degrees here, and it's like, ooh, you know. But yeah, I feel like anything where you go out, if you go outside and like your breath starts freezing, that's I think where I draw the line personally. That's too cold. Mind you, you could say the same. Like, I'm pretty content with British temperatures and seasons and so on and so forth.
Search the area carefully, and you might see him strutting about like a peacock.
Found him. Oh no, I don't think I have.
Use those legendary senses of yours, Ezio, and scan the streets. You'll find our target.
It's gonna be that one, isn't it? Come on then. Ah, shit.
Where did he go?
No. Piss. No. It's just prank. It's just prank, bro. It's just prank. It's just prank. Leave it out. I did play Assassin's Creed Syndicate actually last year. Completely forgot about that. Come on then. Right. You know what? You can die as well. How about that? In the balls. There we go. Oh, treasure. I love treasure. Minus 50 degrees Celsius with wind chill. Sometimes minus 60. That's actually insane. How? Why? Whose idea was that? Is that like a cruel prank or something? My granddad's a mad Italian bloke. I don't think I've ever met an Italian bloke that's not fucking mental, to be honest. I used to work with a guy. Well, no, he said he was Italian. He wasn't from Italian. He wasn't Italian. He was from fucking Dagenham. But we'd sugarcoat it and be like, yeah, you're from Dagenham. You're from Italian, mate. Fucking hell. My words. I'm like, yeah, alright, mate. You're from Italy. Sure. He was from fucking Dagenham. But, yeah, he was a fucking fruitcake. Love the guy at bits, but he was a fruitcake. Starting Black Flag tomorrow. Not really played these before, so I'm intrigued. Sorry, just fucking rudeness of these fucking drivers. Black Flag's an interesting one to start with. It's not a bad choice at all. It's one of the better ones, definitely. It depends how much of the lore you want to know and stuff like that. Why am I desyncing? Oh. It depends how much lore you want, really. Because, to be honest, if you can, ideally, I'd say start from the just start from 2 and work your way through. But
Is it serious?
yeah, there's no reason why not to do it. Because there's a lot of story and stuff. The story does sort of change after, or like from Black Flag onwards. It kind of not reboots, but like it's from a different perspective, I guess. You want to be a pirate? Oh, there's so much more to it than just being a pirate.
16?
But yeah,
Desmond, think about this.
there's a lot of lore.
What if I went with you?
With me? Where?
It could work, just for a while, until I found a way out. Another body, maybe, or I don't know.
This guy is a problem.
I don't want to be here anymore.
That's not going to happen. Sorry.
No. I guess I had my chance. And I
Is that
wasted.
Townland Nick Cage? It's Desmond. It's Desmond. Leave Desmond alone. It's Nolan North. I never played with an order. If something confusing me, I just watched something on it. That's fair.
I mean, closer than friends.
That, to be fair, you could do a catch up. Really like the newer RPG ones, but they are bad.
Constantinople.
I kind of get that.
Istanbul,
I
but
kind of
the
get what
Turks
you're saying.
as
Totally.
well
Hello,
can
Seagull.
as one of its own.
Because I mean, Valhalla was
Assassins
really good.
here,
I really enjoyed
led
that.
by
But
an
again, as an
honorable
Assassin's
fighter
Creed game,
Yusuf,
wasn't really an
great
Assassin's
pride
Creed
in their
game.
city.
I haven't played.
A place as diverse and colorful as one could
Um,
imagine. But it is a troubled city
Bear
too.
with me.
A rebellious faction of Byzantine Templars still fights
is
to retain
exposition.
influence. And their recent attacks have delayed my search for the Masyaf keys. But this will not last. As soon as I am able, I will begin looking for Nicolo Polo's former trading post, in search of clues that will bring me nearer to the Masyaf keys.
So yeah, Valhalla, really good game. Not necessarily an Assassin's Creed game, although the last act, I suppose, kind of makes up for that. And the same with Origins is a good game. I had a lot of good times on Origins. I found that fascinating. And again, like as a prelude to everything that comes after, I class that as a
We
really
have
good
won the
Assassin's
day
Creed
and
game.
recovered
To
that
be
dam.
honest, I think it's great.
But we lost a few friends in this fight.
Odyssey
So
I
much
haven't
death
played,
for
but I
so
know
little gain.
that there is
You have some
practically no
experience
Assassin's Creed
recruiting
stuff in it at
assassins,
all.
do you not?
More than a little.
The people here are quite
Mirage
thick
I
with
haven't
these
played,
Templar
but I know it's
attacks.
based on
Can you turn on your
on
charms and find us a
what's his
few
name?
more recruits?
See. But
who
this
was
den will
an
not do
assassin
for
anyway.
training them.
I'm intrigued to
Not
see
this
how they
soon.
deal with what's the new one called?
A good point. Speak
Don't
with one
even
of my
know.
men in Galata after you are
Don't even know
finished.
what the new one's called. I've
They can help
forgotten.
you begin their training.
There's so many now. There are so many. Yeah, been told I could do Black Flag and Valhalla and think of them as their own games before getting into the rest, which are proper Assassin's Creed games. Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. Valhalla, the ending will confuse you, purely based on. It's actually quite a big city. I forgot about that. It's quite a big game. Hidden Tomb, tunnel entrance. Oh boy, let's do that. I fucking love doing the hidden tombs. But yes, so the ending of, to be fair, the ending of both of them will probably confuse you. I'd say personally, it's worth just playing them. They are all worth a playthrough, definitely. Shadows, that was it. It will be compared to Ghost of Tsushima too much. Yeah, I do think that. I think, obviously, people have wanted a Assassin's Creed game set in Japan for a very long time, and I think it was around this time when this come out and when 3 come out as well, and Black Flag. It was around that time that I think the series was probably at its strongest in terms of like demand. So if they'd done it then, I think it would have been really good. But now you've had games like Ghost of Tsushima come out. I think it's kind of negatively, not necessarily affecting Assassin's Creed, but the game will always be compared to it. Definitely, I completely understand what you're saying there, and I do agree. But mind you, I wanted Victorian London I wanted Assassin's Creed 3 because at the time I remember like when this came out I was 15, 16, and obviously we knew that Assassin's Creed 3 was gonna sort of finish off Desmond's story, I guess. And I spent a lot of time. This is gonna sound so fucking nerdy. I'm so sorry, but like at the time I spent a lot of time in forums on Assassin's Creed. Like they had a forum place back in the day. I spent a lot of time in there, like reading and talking to people and stuff about like what everyone wanted and what people thought would be a good idea and blah blah blah. And pretty much the two that everyone were asking for were Victorian London and feudal Japan. And like Syndicate. Tone it down, my brother. Tone it down. But Syndicate, I feel like could have been so much better. And I enjoy it. Again, I played it recently. Well, I say recently, like 6 months ago, maybe, give or take. Like, I played it not long ago. God, I'm going insane. I'm going insane. Yeah, it's worth a play. It just wasn't, it didn't, I don't know, it just didn't, I think because in my head, all them years, I was like, Assassin's Creed games set in Victorian London. But again, I think I'm biased on that because as well, like, obviously, London's, like, kind of my city, I get, like, my go-to city, you know? Oh, I didn't, I forgot that that's what that was. Right, okay. But yeah, you know, I was always biased, I think, for that reason. And then, obviously when it came out, it was a little bit disappointing. I think having two protagonists as well is too much. I think that's where Shadows might possibly have a negative effect. Vlad the Impaler's prison. Look for the icon on your map. Okay. Cool. But I used to love the mystery of these games. Like going through the tombs and shit like that and finding out all this stuff. And like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed Valhalla, to be honest. That was great. But I think that could have just been a game about Vikings, you know. And obviously having the Assassin's Creed lore there is a nice touch. But at the same time as that's not necessary for the game to be decent, you know. So it is one of them, I think. What was I saying? Oh yeah, no, and I think feudal Japan, yeah, we're getting it now, great, but I think it is sort of far too late for it. I think that the time for that, it would have absolutely slapped quite a while ago. Maybe not now. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm going into it optimistically. I'm debating getting it. I've not played Mirage yet. I will weigh up my options and go from there. So that's done that one. Is Syndicate still worth play? Because I've been told it's awful, yet been sitting in front of me for 2 months. It's worth a play, definitely. I mean, it looks really nice, and I can't speak for much of the story because I don't remember a lot of it, and I only played it recently. But from what I recall, it was pretty fun and enjoyable. Like, it was, yeah, it was one of them, you know. I had no complaints about it necessarily, but it was underwhelming, I think, because of how much I'd gassed myself up for a Victorian London game. But again, mainly due to bias and excitement. Hello, Shah, how you doing? Tomorrow I will be playing San Andreas. I think that's going to be tomorrow's game. San Andreas. I got the remastered one, and I've had it sitting on this PlayStation for months. And I did a couple of missions on it yesterday, but I never actually played it as a kid. So I kind of feel like now's a good time to I'll just dick about on it, to be honest. I wanted to do Vice City, obviously, to get ready for GTA 6. But I'm thinking I'll do that nearer the time anyway. I'll do that nearer GTA 6's release, because Vice City was one of my first experiences with games as well. And I've got such an affection for... Has he escaped? God damn it. I've got such an affection for Vice City as a city in the GTA games. I've wanted one set there for years. So, yeah, I'm totally on board with that. Did you enjoy the roast session? It was nothing. It was nothing. Half of these weak-ass roasts. I've had fucking more harsh roasts at my nan's. Some of them were good though, to be fair. We read all of them afterwards, and some of them I was like, okay, I see what you've gone for there. I didn't mind. I quite find it funny. Like, yeah, I don't think I've ever been offended by anything in my life. There's times where I've been pissed off about things, but like, that's in the heat of the moment. But yeah, like genuinely, like I don't think I've ever been offended in my life, and it's all jest anyway. Like I quite enjoyed it. I thought it was, you know what? Blue did a really good job on the edit. I'll give him that. I thought it was a really good video. It was really. I remember like when we were recording it, I was like, this is going to be a good one. I think. My next one should be interesting. If anyone knows the days and the dates and stuff and who's doing what when, you'll realise mine pops up around Halloween. So I drew the long straw on that one. So there's an idea. I'm not going to say what it is, but yeah. You know what? And a couple of people did ask. We didn't record anything when Kyle was here. I think we were more. It was only we were only together really all in all for like 48 hours, and I think we were more trying to just enjoy the time together rather than going, oh, we need to record a video and blah blah blah. And, you know, I think it was nicer for that reason. So, well. Okay, alright buddy. Alright. It was a prank. Doesn't matter, you're all gonna die anyway. Alright. Theft successful. Bit more than a theft there, I think. That was a multitude of crimes that I've just committed. Doesn't matter. I will loot you though, just for fucking good measure. There we go. 48. Yeah, we didn't actually record any stuff at all while Guy was here. Obviously, I got like an hour-long vlog, but like, yeah, we didn't actually do a video all together. Brother, please, you know, like, oh, I'm so wet over the fault of your fucking really loud motorbike. I'm soaking wet right now. I'm gonna have to change my underwear because you're so cold. Fuck off.
After you have cleared your conscience, amigo.
Sorry, guys.
Consider joining our cause. To be an honest man, one needs honest work.
I've only got so much time together. It's way better to have quality time together. Yeah, that's... Sorry. So... Oh, that one was moist. Oh my god. Brother, you're just going around Tesco car park in circles. Who are you trying to impress? Middle-aged women? Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, exactly that though. Like, it was... Obviously, until the next time, whenever that will be. Hopefully, sooner rather than later. I mean, we waited fucking long enough to do it the first time. Be nice to do it again soon as possible, really. But, you know, it's not exactly a small trip, and I definitely could be convinced to go to Australia. I think after having Kyle here, I think I am now like more definitely open to going to Australia. Whereas before I was like, no, why would I want to go there? It's full of Australians. but yeah, like I'm definitely more open to it now. Like it would be nice. It would be cool to go. I really want to go to New York. If I had money, I would have gone this week, but I don't, so I didn't. Yeah, I'd love to go to New York. New York. I'm not bothered about LA. It seems like a pompous festival of fuckwits. New York. I don't know why. Just New York. I think it's probably films and stuff that I've always just had an affection for, perhaps. Stuff like that, you know. And like, I'm not bothered about going to the deep south or anything like that. It would be cool, like, it would be cool to see Nashville or somewhere like that. But again, it's not like madly on my bucket list. But again, you know, like I've got the rest of my life for all this shit, so it's not necessarily something that I have to do anytime soon. I've got my older years for that when I'm more responsible and less financially stupid, you know. Poverty is the ball and chain that keeps us miserable. Yeah, not wrong. The thing is, for me, it's not like the last couple of months. I've not been spending stupidly necessarily. I've just had things, happening. So, like, if Haley comes over, for example, or with the trip for Kyle and stuff like that, obviously, there was 60 quid or 70 quid that I could have spent on pubs that I ended up having to spend on train tickets for fucking Nottingham. And the train system in this country is insane. Just like, the fact it's all privatised and they can just pull prices out of their arse as and when they see fit is insane. When I was there, because coming home, I don't think I've actually spoken about this yet. Alright, new little segue. So when the trip had finished, obviously, Dan, Kyle, Blue went off together. Me, Benji, Isaac and Zigzag went together. Went to drop Benji off at the station. And me and Benji were going to the same station, East Midlands Parkway. Now, if you've ever been to East Midlands Parkway, you'll know that there is fucking nothing there. It's a desolate wasteland. It looks like... It's literally a disused power plant. That is it. There's nothing else there. It's fuck all. So it's the most pointless place on planet Earth to go. So yeah, like literally nothing. So my train, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I booked it at like 7 o'clock in the evening. So we dropped Benji off there, and I was like, I might as well ask if I can get on the same train, because it will make it somewhat more bearable if I can sit on there with him and blah blah blah. And they went, oh no, God, no, that one's full. There's no one that can check at the moment though. So if you come back later, then there'll be someone. So like, fuck's sake. All right. So me, Isaac, and Zigzag go and play golf for a bit. Play golf. You've probably seen a video of me absolutely levering the fucking ground. And then I was like, oh, fuck it, right, it's 3 o'clock. Zigzag's train's ready. I'll go back to the station, I'll ask. So I get to the station, I'm like, right, might as well ask. So I go up to the thing, I'm like, explain the situation. They're like, oh, let me just have a quick check. Taps away. Yeah, you can, but it'll be £70. I'm like, what, on top of what I've already paid? They're like, yeah. I'm like, I've got a ticket. I've got a ticket that's going that way. The train's fucking going that way. Anyway, just let me on it. I'll just stand. It's fine. I'll just stand. I don't mind. It's an hour and a half. I can stand for an hour and a half. Not a problem at all. I've got a ticket. And they're like, nah, can't. What do you mean? You can't. Why? Like, how is that a logical... I don't know. So I ended up just sitting at fucking East Midlands Railway, or Parkway, East Midlands Parkway for fucking 3 hours. I mean, I was like, it's a good thing I had a fucking phone charger for one, because my phone was on like 30% by the time I got there. But then I just plugged it into a fucking thing, and it got to 80%. It was like, we can't charge anymore, we got nothing left. But I think that was my phone. I edited the whole vlog in the fucking station. So I edited like all hour and 7 minutes or whatever, hour and 1 minute of it in a fucking train station waiting, blurring Blue's face out, stuff like that, making sure there was no words I had to censor out, and there was, and I just didn't. The whole vlog's not monetized purely because I say the F word in the first like 3 minutes, no, the first 30 seconds, and then Kyle calls me a cunt like not shortly after that. And I just couldn't be bothered. I was like, fuck it. It's not even a... I don't care about money from that. It's a trip that I've wanted to do with Kyle since fucking 2017. Money is the last thing on my mind when it comes to that. So yeah, after that got demonetized, but I was like, fuck it, whatever, I'm fine with that. And then yeah. So like, sensible person would have gone, this one will probably get more views than the others. I better monetize this one. Let's take out these swear words. Couldn't be asked. And then, oh, that was the longest train journey of my life. Jesus Christ. It was like, it was great until I got to fucking, well, no, obviously it wasn't, because I had a 3-hour fucking wait. But, oh, I remember I had, now that one fucking goes hard. I will save up for that one. But yeah, like, I got back to London. But bear in mind, I'd been waiting 3 hours at East Midlands Parkway. So that was already, like, by the time I got back to London, like 9 o'clock. I'm like, great, okay, sick. Whatever. I'll just get the fucking train and I'll go home. So, couldn't find... I was in the wrong end of King's Cross, so I had to get the fucking Northern Line, which anyone that's been on the Northern Line, you understand what I'm gonna... You know, why that's not a good thing necessarily. It's the furthest line fucking underground and probably the dirtiest as well. Maybe other than the Bakerloo line. So anyway. Get to West Ham to change over. And then get on my train. And it's just full of fucking people making noise and screaming and taking phone calls and playing music on their phone. And I'm just trying to read my book in peace. And it, oh my god, it was just pain. It was pain. It was one of the worst train journeys I've ever had to do. And yeah, I got to pay 70 quid for the fucking privilege, so that was sick. But, you know, is what it is. We got home. It doesn't matter. I survived, and I met Kyle. Fuck it, that was the other, he gave me a heart attack the other night. Jesus Christ. So, obviously, he was coming back from Blues to mine on Friday. To go back to Heathrow on Saturday. I was like, look, I'm not going to be home until you're, like, already on your way. I've run out of money, so I can't get train tickets, because otherwise I'll have to get a train ticket all the way to King's Cross, meet you there, blah, blah, blah. It's just ag. And I was like, here's a very specific list of instructions. This will get you to mine from yours, or, like, from Blues. Just follow this to a T. So, I get the thing saying he's left Hull at, like, 7 o'clock or something like that. And then, it gets to, like, I'm like, right, okay, so it should be at London, like, 9:30, give or take. And then, nope, bear with me. Yeah, I was like, it should be in London 9:30, give them an extra hour or so to get here, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, it should get here 10:30ish, latest. And it gets to 11:30, I'm like, where the fuck is this guy? Like, he's in a country that he's never been here. Like, he's only been here for the last 3 weeks. He hasn't got a clue where he's going. I've given him instructions, but if his phone's died or if there's been an issue, he's not gonna fucking find a way. So yeah, it was like one of them. I was like, shit, alright. So I'm like getting a little bit worried at this point, and I'm like, I'm on the balcony because I can see the walk from the station from where I am. So I was like, right, let's see if I can find him, see if I can see him. And he's SMS, because he's outside of Australia as well, his phone's not working. So I can't even fucking call him. He's got no internet. So I'm like, where is this guy? Holy shit. And I'm like, I don't know what to do if he don't turn up, because there's only like 2 more trains for the rest of the night, and then he's fucked. He's stranded in London. And he's got a train tomorrow at like 4. He's got a plane tomorrow at like 4. So I was like, right,
Follow that man.
I'll just sit and wait, I guess. I felt like a fucking widow in the war who's like waiting, like, oh, when will my husband return from war? Except it wasn't my husband returning from war. It was fucking Kyle returning from Blues. But, yeah, it was just one of them, like, it got to 11:30, and then I was like, I could hear some rummaging down at the downstairs. My balcony, or my bedroom window, sort of overlooks the entrance to the flat. So I was like, that's gotta be it. looked out the window. It was him just carrying his suitcases up the stairs. I'm like, fucking took your time. He was like, yeah, I got on the Hammersmith and City line and then took the wrong train. I went the wrong way. He was like, you fucking idiot. I was like, at least you did. But then I was like, right, you got to do it again tomorrow. But like he managed to get back to the airport completely fine. Like he didn't have any issues getting back to Heathrow. I was like, look, this one's easier. You can't fuck up. He witnessed a fight on a bus in Grimsby. He got the true British experience, witnessing a fight on a bus and then getting lost on the underground.
I will not let you go head to head with
It happens to the best of us.
this man. Let us
And
focus
Kyle
on
as well.
further honing your skills first.
So yeah, but no, really good fun. Really good fun. Okay. Where to next? Just ignore these bodies, everybody. They were already there. Hello. You have books. Readings for nerds. The Odyssey. Homer. Virgil. Unknown. Geography. History of the Kings of Britain. What are these good for? Okay. Where are we headed? Yep, I know what a bookshop is. Right. We're not headed anywhere, apparently. Or are we? Objective. Am I on a mission? Oh, it appears I am. Okay. Right, let's do this one, and then I'll probably call it anyway. It's only going to be a quick one tonight anyway. Always was. Purely on the basis that it's Tuesday. Mediterranean defense feature allows you to ascend assassins to perform missions. Blah 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 blah. Yep, I've done this before. I remember. I'm going to Bursa apparently. Yeah, go on. You can go. Odds of success 100%. What could go wrong? Okay. Yeah, these games were fun. I mean, I understand why they changed them. I do get it. But equally, you know, it kind of... I think it alienated a lot of the original fans. You know, well, I'd argue, at least. As someone that was playing them from the first game, you know. Still fun. Still fun. It is what it is. Yeah, you know what? I will end it there. I will end it there purely... Oh. Oh, I've still got the armor of Brutus. Sick. Yeah, that's the shit. You get that at the end of Brotherhood. Oh, I remember getting that. That was exciting. Very red. Very Roman. What other ones we got? Altair. Invent. Armor? Outfits. Turkish. See, that one I thought you unlocked at the end of it. It is cool. Altair's robes. It's gotta be them. It's gotta be them with the mask as well. Very Turkish. It is cool. Fucking love history. History is brilliant. Oh, I've got money in the bank vault. Oh, can I actually... I don't think I can mix this with the other one. I remember the armor... I think I remember the armor that you get if you do all of the fucking challenges, all the, like, temples and stuff in this game. Can't remember what it looked like, you know? Off the top of my head, at least. I'd remember it if I saw it. I feel like it was green and orange. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think anyone here might know, but... Alright. Let's go to the bank, collect my money. Get away from me, women. You've got lurgies.
By the damnable axe of the Assassin's Brotherhood, we must work together to bring about
Some of the sounds out there are insane.
down, or I shoot.
Oh, lights have just come on as well. Great. It's just constant ruckus out there as well. It's just noises all the time. Just stuff happening 24/7. It's exciting. I like it, but it can be an annoyance.
Forgive my insignificance. Let me
Sorry,
remove
everybody,
myself.
just
I was
running
actually
through.
just on my way home.
I'm trying to think of which one had the best parkour. I'd say probably 3. 3, I feel like 3 was really good with the parkour. You go through trees and shit like that as well. I remember that mechanic coming to the game being like, whoa, what will they do next? Almost ruined the franchise is what, but,
Does this amuse you? Leave at once.
yeah. I remember being blown away with the first game. It scared me. It did scare me. It took me a while to get to grips with as well, but it was great. Right, now I need to go to the dire person. There doesn't seem to be one nearby. Other side of fucking town. Let's take that. It's annoying that it doesn't show you on the map like a route on foot. I suppose because you can just climb buildings, I guess. Epic. Let's go. Oh, Alexandria. Okay. Huh? Wait, what? Oh, is he still away? Okay, in which case, let's put the level 5 on this one. Why have I come back to see what looks like the most miserable convo ever? What was I talking about? I can't even remember. Oh, the poverty one. Nah. We were just... I was talking... I just chatting shit. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about a darn thing. We vibing. I'm in a good mood at the minute, to be fair. So let's just use this while we can. So it won't last forever. I like being miserable. That's my problem. I enjoy it. I flourish at being depressing. And I like making other people feel bad as well. I'm good at it. Okie doke. Right, let's go to the scenes person, whatever it's called. The dye shop. What's it actually called? Tailor. There we go. I'm buying that fucking Masyaf one. Because it looks cool. It looks sweet and sick and wicked. Looks wicked sick. The guy I used to go to school with, his PlayStation name is Wicked Sick. I was jealous of that username. How cool is that? Wicked Sick. Bro, when you're 13, that's the dopest fucking username you can have on PlayStation.
Come again.
Wicked Sick. Right. Let me take off this outfit. Ooh la la. How do I unequip? Remove. There we go. And we should have the other robes. The other robes which look epic and sweet and cool. The eyes behind that look weird as shit. There we go. Look, that's more classic. Ooh. There we go. My money senses were tingling. Sulphur. Yummy. So, right, one thing I learned from my granddad. I don't know why I remember this most of the things he taught me. But, sulphur smells like eggs. And you can tell if something's sulphur if you can smell eggs. And you're like, why do I smell eggs? I'm in the middle of a forest. In a war zone, there should be eggs here. It's probably sulphur from a tank. Tank barrel. So there you go. You've been educated. Consider yourself learned. My dad chose mine when I was like 9 and it was horrific. Like, chose your what? What are we talking about now? I forgot. You know what? A yap. I'm a yapper. You know I'm a yapper. I apologise. It is just the way it is. You know this. Yapper's gonna yap, you know? Can I not go down there? Okay. Well then we will go up. What is that? Is that an eyewitness? Do they need to be murdered? You know what, I think I haven't been to Turkey. No, stop it, stop it, stop being a prick. Stop it. Stop throwing rocks at me. Fuck off, man. Oh, you know, really? You sure? You sure? Because you're just gonna fucking die. Look, I didn't want to do this. Look at you all dead on the floor. Like a pathetic little bitch. Look, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. I was sparing you. Look at you now. My username for PlayStation and Xbox or just... Oh, fair enough. My original one was just my initials. But for some reason I felt it would be a good idea to put like a small eye in front of it. Like, because it was... Not because of iPhone, so, weirdly enough, but because of like... It was all quick scope. It was the quick scoping days and stuff. So you had to have an I, or an X, or Z, or something like that in front of your name if you wanted to be cool. So mine was just INJW, which is what it was when I met Kyle as well. Actually, to be fair, it was only 2-3 years ago I changed it. And it was, I think it was rare as well because it was only four letters, which I don't know if that was rare, but I got told that was rare because they changed it so that the minimum you could have was 4, and then they upped it to 5 or something like that. I can't remember. I'm 6 now, so yeah. I'm just glad my username wasn't taken. No one else had the fucking genius, the sheer brilliance to call themselves Wadism. Again, that was a happy accident. I didn't think I probably would have called myself something different if I'd have known I was going to become an international superstar.
But are decent tenants. Once they capture a location,
but that said, it's distinct and different to everything else, so it doesn't get confused with anyone else. So if anything, probably a good move, I guess.
Don't touch that. One wrong move and bang, the building comes down.
Are you serious?
Look on your face.
This guy's a prankster.
Here, I'll show you.
Assassins now have control of the Imperial North Den, and Yusuf is at ease. Learn more about bomb crafting. Ugh, boring. Mine had a 0 before or after every word in the name. That's long. Ah. Okay. I remember, like, when this first came out, I was like, what the f... I never really went into any of this stuff. I was just like, when am I going to need to know this? I guess it's helpful It is good for missions and shit. I just never did it. I was like, yep, there we go. I've learned it now. I can never look at this shit again.
We craft our bombs from a combination of 3 parts. The shell, the gunpowder, and the primary ingredient. Sometimes we add a few extras too, for fun. But we'll come to that later. For now, focus on these elements.
Just committed a war crime, holy shit. Okay, I've done the tutorial. There we go, I now have bombs.
You'll find many ingredients for bomb recipes.
I am now a
scattered throughout the city.
terrorist.
So keep your eyes open and your nose to the ground.
Fascinating city,
as you move about.
Constantinople as well.
That should keep
Has
you
anyone
busy.
ever been, or
Grazie,
Istanbul?
Yusuf.
Has anyone ever been there?
Have you ever seen this book?
It's, I don't know if this is true,
It's a journal.
but I was always told
The Secret
that,
Crusade
well, by my dad at
by
least,
Niccolo
who does know things,
Polo.
but
Uh,
I was
Marcus
always told it was the
found
most
this on a
fought
Templar
over
in
piece of
Marcia.
land on planet
Mentions
Earth.
the 5 keys to Altair's library.
Primarily because
brought them here
it's
and
like
hid
the
them.
bridge between Europe and Asia.
And the Templars know this, so it's
Don't know if
erased
that's true.
against time.
I can't confirm
They
that.
found
I
one
will Google
already,
it.
beneath Topkapi. I want to recover it and find the other 4.
So
What is the most
where
fought
will
over
you
land in
begin?
the world?
The old Polo trading post, I think. They ran a business in this area,
Not
no?
far
I
off, actually.
believe so.
Turkey.
Speak with a man named
Edirne
Biri
in
Reis
Turkey.
in the
Where is
bazaar.
that? Let's have
He
a
can
look.
point you in the right direction. And teach you a few more bomb recipes.
Whereabouts?
If you are so inclined.
Yeah, it's not far from Istanbul. It's just down the road. So yeah, there you go. You learned something today. You've all been educated, and I'm glad that not only is this a place to relax, but also to learn. You know, I'm clearly an educational guy. I should become a teacher. I definitely wouldn't want to be a teacher, actually. I fucking hate kids. But there you go, you've learned something. So that's cool. Isn't learning great, guys?
Most interesting.
Now, I was in Turkey last year as well, and I went to a bazaar. I find them fascinating. Like a proper... I love Turkish culture. I don't know what it is about it. And I don't love it enough that I'm like going to the
Very
Turkish
rare.
barbers and all that.
I've seen
you know.
some of your earliest work.
They like a kebab. And koftas and halloumi.
Yes.
Everything else
Yusuf does
about their
instant.
food and blah blah blah.
That sounds like one of
But-
his exaggerations.
I like,
He said you could show me
and
the
I don't
location
like.
of
Well, I say I
Nicola
like
Polo's
Turkish
trading
culture. A
post.
lot of it was haggling, actually.
You
A lot
must
of
be that
for you, my friend.
Fala he's been yammering on about.
Not your friend, firstly.
Lothario?
I'm a customer.
Ezio.
Treat me like one.
I don't hear the
You do me a good deal.
Yes. The old polo shop.
Anyway,
It's just west of
Sorry.
Sofia. Here.
worst thing you can do is educate the
Grazie.
youth.
Yusuf also mentioned
Someone's
that you were the
got
man to talk to about
Not me.
specialty bombs.
Not me.
Ah,
But someone.
that man. He is a talker. A vet.
My hair's growing.
I'm a navigator in
good.
the Sultan's navy.
Although it's kind of got to this point, like I can only tell it's got long.
But through my
Like it's getting
soldering,
in my mouth now.
I've
Actually,
also
which
gained an
is
appreciation for
new.
artillery and explosives.
How I know my hair's got
served
long
the
is when I'm playing
assassins well.
football, and
It
I
gives
can't
us
see. Obviously, I won't be playing football for a little while
I carry many
because
kinds
of
of
the
bombs.
injury,
For assassons only.
which I have milked.
Lethal,
By the way,
tactical,
I have absolutely
diversionary,
fucking milked
and
it.
a few peculiar cases.
But I don't know. It felt
Everything
pretty
you
bad,
see here
to be
is for
honest.
sale.
Do you want to see a
If you
picture of the
can prove
bruise?
you know how to use it first,
I'm not going to get my
I am
feet
eager to
out,
learn.
and I've been sure to take pictures without my
Well,
toes.
no one is stopping
I'm not
you.
getting the grippers in
Just
pictures.
let me know.
So, I don't. I mean, you're training to be a teacher in college. You poor thing. I'm sorry to hear that. But like this is so that's my ankle at the minute, and then that's the inside of the foot. And then on the outside of it as well, there is more bruising. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough out here. But it's definitely... The swelling is good and bruising means it's healing anyway. So, what age am I going to teach? I'm not... I know you're not talking to me. I just felt like being rude. Okay. Well. Let's just take one last look at the city, I guess, before I end it all. I mean the stream, not my life, don't worry. What is this person? What are they all about? I feel like this was critical exposition. What have they got? The map will tell me. Should. What is it? Official. Do I kill them? Fuck it, let's find out.
Where's he from?
Alright, I guess, yeah. That did it. That did the trick. Younger years and nursery to year 2, the age of no filter and brutal honesty. That's the thing. I feel like when a kid is mean to you at that age, they're not mean because they... It's not on purpose. They're just fucking young and stupid and they don't think about what they're saying. Whereas teenagers... I mean, we bullied a teacher so much so that he cried and left. He was a substitute teacher though, so, you know, he had it coming. But yeah, we bullied a teacher so much. And, like, that was... I say we. I wasn't involved. I just want to make that clear. I'm a nice person. Stop laughing. There's nothing to be happy about in this town. Let's just do this last few points as well. Yeah, so... I mean, teenagers are fucking brutal for the sake of being brutal, really. Just because they find it funny. I wouldn't last a fucking day in school without getting bullied by kids. And I couldn't live with that, I don't think. So, yeah, you were definitely involved. Nah, I was actually a really good student. I was a really good student until I turned like 15, 16, then I just lost interest and I just stopped trying to be a good student. And I wasn't like, I say that as in I was misbehaving. I'd never misbehaved or anything like that. I only ever had one detention and that was for fucking missing homework. But like, I just stopped caring, I think, kind of. Like, I was a good student, I was a good kid, but I just lost interest in school. And, yeah, just, it was one of them. You know, we've all been there. I was the definition of unfulfilled potential, I think. Now, what is this little building I've stumbled across? This is a bit of me. It's Egyptian. What is an Egyptian fucking ruin doing in Constantinople? I'll be damned. Shiver my timbers and call me a fanny. Right. What's going on here then? What's this all about then? Does anyone read hieroglyphics? Is that Greek? Nah, that's Egyptian. It's hieroglyphics. Ah, it's a tomb thing. I do not fucking remember anything about this. Building is under the influence of a temple of Den. It cannot be upgraded. Great, cool, sick. I fucking love amphitheaters as well. I've got a thing about ancient Greek, Roman, Mesopotamian buildings. I don't know what it is. Walled obelisk. Let's have a look. Alternatively called the walled column, or Constantinia's column, this is an obelisk that stands proudly in the centre of the old hippodrome. Though it seems to fit the style of the original structure, it was actually built some 500 years later. In the 10th century, it was repaired and further augmented by Constantine VII. That's blah 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 blah. After the Ottoman conquest, the hippodrome was finally and fully abandoned. The obelisk became a favourite location for janissaries to train and shot. Okay. Well, we've been educated there, folks. What a fascinating building. This is why I liked Origins, actually, to be fair, because yeah, I feel like every kid goes through a phase where they're obsessed with either Egyptians or Romans. Now, I'm still in my little Roman phase, to be honest. I don't know why, I just find them fascinating. Always did when I was a kid. I remember going on a school... I tweeted about this the other day, actually. This isn't actually the story I was going to tell, but kind of relates. I went to Colchester Castle on a school trip when I was 7. And obviously Colchester was like the first Roman city in England. And it was originally the capital of the entire country. But well, it's fascinating for that reason. But I ate a pack of them like fruit polos on my way there on the coach. And then I wet myself on the coach and had to walk around wearing my piss-stained trousers for the rest of the day. I was like 6, in my defence. Yeah, this was the one where I pissed myself. I tweeted about it the other day. But, like, in my defence, I was like 6. You know, like, it happens. We've all been there. It is what it is. And then I found out, not long after that, that there was actually a toilet on the fucking train, on the coach anyway. So, yeah, sick. Right. Okay. Where is this dude? No, back in. There we go. Kill that guy. We've all been there. Yeah. Everyone's pissed themselves, no? We've all done it. It's a natural part of being a kid, or a 25-year-old adult, but that doesn't matter. Hello. And goodbye. Take me to your leader. I will put you in there. Cover up my tracks. Which one is it? Okay, kind of cool. Right, think about this, think about this. I've got no room for fuck-ups here. No room for fuck-ups. Can't suspect a thing. Shit! Brother, I'm behind a wall. How have you done that? No, okay. Right, looks like we're fucking dealing with this heads on. Come on then. You fucking want it. I'm liberating this entire fucking area. Let's go. No, what am I doing? I'll take you all. Okay.
I don't want to die.
Do I have any medicine? No. But I do have a hidden gun. Right, no. There we go. Okay. Well, a good thing we didn't panic. Telling you this now, I've not pissed myself in adulthood. No, fake news. We all have. We all have. I did it. Have I told this story? I think I've told this story. Like, so 2 years ago, give or take. It weren't... Yeah, it was 2 years. Around then, I reckon. Anyway, I was ill. In my defence, I was ill. I wasn't in a good way. I had man flu, and as all of you should know, man flu is the most serious illness that mankind has ever had to face. Right, so firstly, let's get that out in the open. All right, I was suffering. I was in hell, which is what that was. So I read this thing, and it was like, you know, Vicks, like the stuff you put on like your feet and shit. Well, no, you don't put it on your feet, but like Vicks, you know what Vicks is. Anyway, I was like, I am suffering, and I will look at remedies on the internet, because the internet has always, has never lied. The internet has always been good. So, the internet said put Vicks on the soles of your feet before you go to bed. So, it clears your passageways and shit like that, and blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, I will do as the internet says. And when I awoke in the morning, I did not find that my passageways were cleared. However, I did find that I'd pissed the bed. So the first thing I did, obviously after changing my covers and all that shit, was I thought it would be a fun idea to tell Mum. And she laughed at me. 46,000? What? I want it. I don't think you understand. I want this. Give me it. Anyway, so that's the story about when I pissed myself in adulthood. I think it's quite a common thing, though. I know a few people have pissed themselves. Not necessarily, like, recently, but, like, I know people that have pissed themselves in adulthood. It's a completely normal thing to do. We've all done it. And if you haven't, you're missing out or lying. It's one of the two. So, let's clear the air on that one, shall we? Okay. I am actually going to end it there. End it with a lovely story about me pissing myself. Great. Fantastic. I mean, what else would we... How else would we finish a night on here, you know? I feel like that's the only way at this point. So yeah, it's been real. See you at 7 o'clock tomorrow for some San Andreas. Some classic San Andreas. Well, not on the PS2. But like the new version that they did. Yeah. Other than that, carry on pissing. Stay groovy. Stay funky fresh. Don't kill anyone. And don't be racist. That is how we're ending today. Goodbye, y'all.